Hey guys, it's your boy King Donald back with another video. So today I'm gonna be doing what if Deku had time manipulation part 4. So if you guys haven't watched the other parts, yeah, you can just check out the channel. It's there. And I'm not gonna recap. I'm just gonna get right started. So Midoriya was approached by Kirishima and Todoroki to offer to save Bakugo, and Izuku accepts despite of the classroom's disagreement. So the same people go on the rescue mission. Yeah, the same people go on the rescue mission. And they do the same disguises and everything, and then once they looking, and they see the Nomu and the different guy. That's when all the heroes came and all that stuff, and that's when All Might went to save Bakugo. This time, went to save Bakugo and all that stuff, and that's when All For One breaks out and just annihilates all the villains, and Izuku and everyone is terrified, and All Might and comes and all that stuff and fights All For One, but All For One's surprised that All Might has his old strength back. He says, "Oh, All Might, that's a surprise. You actually came at the time I was expecting you were. How did this happen? Oh wait, it was because of that student of yours, huh? Izuku Midoriya." And All Might's like, "All For One, you will pay for your wrath." and All For One's like, "Oh wow, All Might, we will see." And they start to fight, and that's when Izuku this time has a different plan this time. So what? So no, I'm gonna say it's the same plan, but I guess this time no Izuku, because he doesn't have a quirk. So what he does is just increases Ida's engine power, so they would go further, and that was enough for them, and they successfully saved Bakugo and all that stuff, and Izuku and all them get away, and yeah, All For One and All Might have that epic battle, and All Might is able to beat All For One, but One For All has faded, but he's still in his buff form, because it's just that his power's gone now. Even though Izuku healed him, One For All was still fading from his body. So yeah, it's completely gone, but he's still All Might, and he's not. Yeah, he's just essentially quirkless now. He's quirkless now. So yeah. Yeah, now they move into their dorms and all that stuff. They All Might and the teachers go and ask the parents if they can move to the dorms, and they all agree with Inko having an easier time because her son didn't really get hurt at all. So Izawa still tells him that they all would have been suspended besides Bakugo, because he didn't know about the plan and all that stuff. And they're still trying to get the moods up and do the room tour, and they still talk to Sue about all that stuff, and yeah. I'm gonna say Izuku's room isn't full with All Might stuff. There's some All Might stuff, but not to that degree, and there's more of clocks, and everyone isn't surprised. They're like, well, yeah. And you guys gave suggestions for Izuku's hero name, and the one I liked one of them. It was actually called Chronos. The Greek, like something like the Greek of time or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm putting it because I kind of really liked it. And yeah, when I look back and listen back, Father Time and Doctor Time, pretty horrible names. It was just on the fly, so yeah, I was expecting for you guys to come up with a hero name, and you guys did with it, which is Chronos. So yeah, now everyone's developing their special moves. Yeah, their special moves. Everyone's developing their special moves, and Izuku's trying to come up with something, but he doesn't have anything. He doesn't know what to do, and he asks All Might for some advice, and All Might's like, "Hey, I'm stuck here, kid. I don't know. Maybe try to develop on your normal moves. What am I saying? On your basics." And it looks like, "Huh, my basics. I actually have a great idea." So the move Izuku's trying to develop is actually like, you know how we can stop people's quirks, but like you can only do it to one person. So what he's trying to do is it's kind of do like how Izawa's new upgraded quirk is now. He wants it to do it in a like everywhere, like to everyone. So like how he pauses time, he wants, instead of being a time, everyone's quirk. So he starts to develop that and then actually gets it, and he stops everyone's quirk in the room while they were practicing their hero moves. And everyone's like, "Hey Izuku, come on!" Especially Bakugo's like, "Deku!" and all that stuff. It looks like, "Oh, sorry guys," and all that stuff. So yeah, that's Izuku's ultimate move, and I think what I'm gonna call it is quirk paralysis. Yeah, I kind of like that. Quirk paralysis dome? I don't know, something like that. Quirk paralysis, yeah. So now, as I always told them about the license exam, and everyone's getting pumped up, and Izuku's for once actually excited for this, and yeah, and everyone's everyone, I wouldn't say significantly whoa, everyone's stronger because of course of Izuku. He has a big impact on of course he's gonna have a big impact on the hero world because his power is too OP. So yeah, everyone does the exam, and Bakugo and Todoroki split off, and that's when everyone does the sneak attack, but they throw all the balls, but Izuku's like, juvenile. I mean, whatever. He's just like, "Wow, these guys are idiots," and he just pauses time. Well, the balls are really close to everyone, and he just taps all his classmates, and he's like, "Alright guys, let's get some people out." And he get people out. It was that easy. None of that, like when they get split up and all that stuff. Izuku, none of that happens because of Izuku's OPness, and he just helped everyone out. So just Izuku unpauses time, and boom, people are out like, "What?" And they're like, "Wow, it seems all of class 1A has passed all at once." And they're like, "Damn it, it was that Izuku Midoriya kid," and like all that stuff. So yeah, everyone passes that was there with Izuku, and Bakugo and all those guys are like, no, like Bakugo was like, "Damn, Izuku," and then Kirishima and Konohara's like, "Oh, we should have stayed with the group. It would have been so much easier." Bakugo's like, don't be so lazy. They're like, fine. And Todoroki's just doing his thing. And Toga's kind of like, dang, I missed my opportunity. Oh wow. And she gets someone out, well, easy, because, yeah, she's Toga. So yeah, everyone passes, and then it's time for the second phase. So speak Donna. So it's time for the second phase, and everyone's doing all their jobs and everything, saving everyone. And when Gang Orga attacks, everyone just says, Izuku, deal with them. And Izuku's like, right. And he pauses time, and Gang Orga's like, stop the... But it was too late. Izuku already done the damage. So he just goes walking around, and he just like kind of punches the henchmen, so they get knocked out, and you couldn't really do the... He punched like Gang Orga so many times, but surprisingly his skin is harder than he thought, and Izuku's not like super strong, so he can't really do any damage. But yeah, he can't really do any damage. So he pauses time, and everyone falls, and Gang Orga's like, dang, wow, was that you, kid? And Izuku's like, yeah, your skin's pretty tough. He's like, what do you expect? What do you expect? Well, I am, whatever he is. I don't know if they actually have white skin, I'm just saying they do. And Izuku's like, dang. And he pulls out his sword, and Gang Orga's like, you think a metal sword will stop me? And he tries to break the sword in half, but the sword was fine. For obvious reasons. If you guys don't know, I'm not gonna tell you, because you have to watch the other parts. You're in my trap. Well, anyways, back to the story. So Hiroki and the other guy tries to help, but Izuku's like, no, Izuku's like, no, you gotta help out everyone. I got this guy. And the man's like, yes, don't be too cocky. And Izuku's like, and he kind of like fights Gang Orga for a little bit, then Gang Orga's like, you're tired? And Izuku's like, no, I just thought it's time to end this. He's like, and what? And he stops Gang Orga right there in time. And the practice like, oh, this kid, the kid from the UA, he's real something. So yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but like, you know, I forgot to mention, I don't know if I said this, but you know, Izuku's quirk, he has all those extra powers, but like his main one is be able to stop time for how long he wants. That has no strain on him. But like upgrading people's quirks, that has strain on him. Stopping people in place, that has strain on him. Like stopping people's quirks, like all that rewinding, all that like drains some energy. But like stopping time, like completely, and also like bringing people into, and like no, just stopping himself in time, that has like no strain on him at all. But like all the other stuff, like also like re-aging and de-aging, like all that stuff does strain, because yeah, you gotta have some weakness. Great power also has great backlash. Yeah. So everyone, I'm gonna say in class 1A, actually no, I'm sorry, but Bakugo, I don't see Bakugo passing this. I don't know. Everyone passes besides Bakugo. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think this one Bakugo would pass. So yeah. And no one passes besides Bakugo, and then it was like the hierarchy's crashing down and all that stuff. So everyone goes back, and then there, and Izuku's like, dang, I really got mine. And Luke's like, nice job, Izuku. You really done everything. And Izuku's like, you done well too. And yeah. So yeah. So while they're in like the dorms, Bakugo's like, Bakugo's like, meet me outside. And Izuku's like, huh? Oh, well, okay. And they go all the way to the training beta, and Bakugo's like, yeah, but and all that stuff. It's like, I'm the one that made All Might lose his power and all that stuff, but this time Izuku doesn't have the quirk, so like he's like, Bakugo, I don't know what to say and all that stuff. And he's like, just fight me. And Izuku's like, I don't know. Are you alright? He's like, I just said fight, and Izuku's like, dang. So I'm gonna say, because Izuku has so much time on his hands, of course. He also learned some martial arts, of course. He just wanted to, because why not? Why not? So Izuku, I'm gonna say, even though he knows martial arts, he's still gonna be at a disadvantage versus Bakugo, because yeah, he's Bakugo with his explosions, and Izuku's not using his quirk, because his quirk's not really meant for this, you know. And Bakugo's like, why don't you use your stop time? And Izuku's like, because I want to have a nice fight. But even though Izuku's losing, he's still like all that stuff. Bakugo's like, use your damn quirk, use it. And like he's beating down Izuku, and he's refusing, and Bakugo does this massive explosion. He's like, use it. And Izuku's like, damn you. And he uses it. That's when he goes up to Bakugo and punches him, and he unpauses time. He's like, damn, I used it. And Bakugo's like, and he just falls apart. And that's when All Might comes. He's like, Bakugo, Midoriya, are you guys alright? And all this stuff, and he tells Bakugo that it's not his fault, man. And Izuku's not my favorite student, and all that stuff, and all that, yeah. But this time, there's no explanation of one for all, because there's no real need to explain that, because Izuku does not have it, and all that stuff. The main reason why he wanted to fight is to prove, well, just to say he's better than Izuku, I guess, and somewhat get his feelings out. And well, he achieved one of them. He got his feelings out. So yeah, Bakugo's back to normal. He has no more guilt on his hand. So yeah, Izuku and Bakugo is suspended for, house arrested for that long and all that stuff. And yeah, Izuku and all that stuff find out about the work study, and he's like, what? I'm falling behind. And he's like, Uraka, Ida, come on guys. Toroki? He's like, we can't tell you. He's like, it's your fault for getting in trouble, house arrest. And he's like, dang, you really gonna call me that? Real? Even you, Uraka? He's like, yeah. And all this stuff, and finally he's out of it and all this stuff, and that's when they meet the big three. But Izuku already knows of Mirio because of One for All and all that stuff, because he knows all about that. And Mirio's like, oh hey Izuku, and Izuku's like, oh hey Mirio, and all that stuff. So then Mirio fights Class 1A, but with Izuku, there's no really stopping him. And Mirio's like, wow, you guys. I was like, wow, Izuku, you really are strong. And everyone's like, oh damn, Izuku's lucky he didn't have to get this beat down and all that stuff. And like, wow, your quirk's really strong and all that stuff. It's like, no, I made it strong. But turn knowledge into power. And people are like, turn knowledge into power and all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. And of course, for the hero study, Night Eye is like, Izuku, come here. Like, of course I'll take you. It's a no-brainer, bro. Come here. And he takes him like all the stuff. Cause they, like I said before, Night Eye really likes Izuku. Cause of his style and his quirk and just, yeah. And also by him declining One For All, Miro got One For All. So yeah, he likes him for that. So yeah, they still go on their patrol, and that's when they encounter Eri and Overhaul, and unfortunately they had to let Eri go, but they didn't know. And yeah, that's when all of them meet up, and they all like, oh, what? And yeah, and then what's gonna happen is that now they invade the Overhaul space, and Miro goes off and he's just like, damn it, and all that stuff, all like everyone separates, like they still have their fights, like them upstairs, like Uraka and them and Sue and Kirishima still has his fight with that guy with Facom also, and yeah, and then yeah, that's where I'm gonna skip to that's when like Deadlock and Toga and stuff, instead of that she wasn't trying to trick Deadlock. Now she's trying to trap Izuku. So Izuku was alone in that room, and that's when like the fake Deadlock came in, and he's like, are you right, kid? And Izuku's like, yeah, I'm alright. And Izuku's like, so I think, and that's when he sees and that's when his eyes got sliced. They cut it, and he can't see. He's like, ah, and all that stuff. So what Togo and all them, the League of Villains, found out is that what their hypothesis is that maybe Izuku without his vision he won't be able to use his quirk properly. So that was their theory, and it seems to them that it's working, because Izuku's not healing his eyes, because if he misses, he doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know if he made his forehead into when he's a kid, or his head is like when it's a kid, or like, I don't know. He doesn't know what's happening, so he is like, oh dang. So yeah, and just for plot, by then he's out of stamina from healing everyone, so he can't rewind time or none of that. Just for plot, you guys. Just for plot. And so yeah, he's stuck there, and Toga's like, oh, sorry about that, Izuku. I really didn't want to do that, because you're really cute and all that stuff. And yeah, and that's when the real Deadlock come, and Izuku's like, is anyone there? And he's like, yeah. Oh, kid. Oh my gosh. And Izuku's like, it's fine. Just, you gotta help me with something. He's like, yeah, sure, kid. And he's like, can you help? Can you point my hand to my eyes? He's like, sure, kid. And he's like, make it precise, cause if it's not, I might be changing something else. He's like, yeah, of course. And he turns his eyes back to normal. He's like, thank goodness. It's like, damn that Toga. So yeah, so by now, like, all that stuff, and so what happens is Izuku and Night Eye all meet up, and they start heading for Miro, and Miro's having his fight with Overhaul, and he's doing way better this time. But Overhaul, he's going even more hardcore. So I'm saying by now he already fused the other guy, and he's that big thing. And without infinite One For All, Miro gets pummeled, and he's on the floor, and Eri's there like, no, stop, please. And Nova was like, it's your fault, Eri. And he's like how he was like with the fight with Izuku. He's already in that state. He's like, this is all your fault. And he was like, no. And that's when you just hear, and it's Izuku and everyone. And they're like, oh, no. And they see Miro, and Nara's like, Izuku, go and help him. And Izuku wants, he's like, Miro, are you okay? Miro's like, Izuku, is that you? Izuku's like, yeah, it's me. He's like, he's no ordinary villain. Izuku's like, yeah. And then Miro's like, you don't understand, Izuku. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, you know the sports festival, and also how the villains, when they took Bakugo, the villains prepared for you. He's like, yeah. I'm just assuming Miro found out about it just because. And he's like, and Izuku's like, yeah, what about it? He's like, he planned for it too. Izuku's like, what do you mean? He's like, if he found a way. He got your blood somehow, and he found a way to repel your time stop and your quirk stopping. And it's like, that's impossible. How? I control all time. He's like, that's what I thought. I thought he was bluffing too, but Eri tried to rewind him, but I'm just saying, just for plot, Eri, like, he already knew, Eri tried to like save him, but it didn't work, and he's like, go away, Eri, and all that stuff, and Miro's like, but her quick rewind, and all that stuff, yeah, just fun to go along with the story, and it's just like, damn, it was Toga, wasn't it? He's like, yeah. Well, what I'm trying to say, Izuku, is that you can't defeat him with your own power. Izuku's like, what do you mean? Miro's like, you need to take it. And Izuku's like, take it? What are you talking about? He's like, one for all. Izuku's like, no, you acting like you're gonna die. You know I can heal you. He's like, I know, but I know I'm gonna pass out, and one for all. You really need it right now. Izuku's like, Mirio. It's like, pulls out his string here. It's like, eat it, and rewind yourself into the rewind. It's like, and fast forward your body to 3 hours into the future. And Izuku's like, why? It's like, so one for all can fully go through your system, and you can use the quirk and it fully transfers to you. And Izuku's like, oh, alright. And he takes it, and he puts himself like a few hours early, which strains him a little, because I said, yeah, he was healing people, and now he had to heal himself because of Toga, and now he has to so yeah, Izuku at first like might sound invincible, but like once you drag it out, like him using his other power, he's gonna get tired. So yeah, Izuku has one for all, and he's like, remember to spread it through your whole body. It's gonna feel and Izuku's like, Mirio! It's like, damn you, Overhaul. You're gonna pay for this! And Overhaul's like, bring it, kid! And that's where I'm gonna stop it for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys hanging like that. So yeah, Izuku got one for all. We're gonna see how that ends up with the final episode. The next video is gonna be the final video for this series, and yeah, also for the Ultra Instinct one. And next video is probably gonna be the finale, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and see ya.